I had that talk with a couple of different schools and realized I couldn't really have my cake and eat it too. And I was like, well, then I'm just going to take this chance because I'm young. And if I don't try, I'll never know. And so
I'm going to eat all that cake
because
it's my cake.
I'm actually going to
I never understood that expression. I'm going to eat that cake and eat it.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
Yes.
I do it all the time.
All the time. That's your cake. Eat it.
Yeah.
Can't have cake and eat it all the time. Oh, yes, I can.
Talking about them.
What are you talking about? I'm starving. I'm going to eat
it's mine.
cake.
Yeah.
And I'm eating it right now. Yeah. And so that's how I got here. Just
so you
slowly.
moved to Napa?
No. So I took the time off. My parents basically said, you have a year, and this is how just my parents were just not connected to the music industry. Sue and Steve had no idea how hard it was to pursue a career in music. And so they said, you have a year to sign a record deal, is what they told me when I'm 18 years old. And they said, or you need to go find somewhere else to live and go work and support yourself if you're not going to go to college. Otherwise, you can live here while you're going to school. And so I said, okay, give me a year, whatever. And then I signed my first record deal in 8 months, I think.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sue and Steve.
So I was just like, hey, give me that
cake.
single piece of paper.
That's it.
No, it was like a local record label. It was an independent record deal.
They did that.
But basically,
you did it.
I signed. I did what they wanted me to do. They funded, my first few singles. They took some things to radio, and it was a good situation. We just weren't seeing eye to eye on who I was as an artist, and it was I was signed as like an R&B, I guess, hip hop, that lane.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who I was and hadn't really found my own sound yet. And so we decided to split. And at this time I was like heavy, and I was working at this Four Seasons hotel in St. Louis. I was everything there. I was in room service.
What was you doing?
I was the hostess in the restaurant.
Yeah, of course you were, girl.
I was in laundry, girl.
Yes, girl.
Summertime, I was serving you drinks at the pool.
She's right there every time you turn around. Ding, there's Alexandra Kay. You're like,
excuse me.
Did you just check me in?
Spa?
Yeah.
Because I was a hustler. I was like, the spa's got hours. Give me that blue shirt. What do I need to do?
Yeah.
Towel's cool.
I'll fall
I'm in
asleep
there.
and give somebody a facial.
Right.
Yeah. I don't have my license. I'm probably going to get arrested for this.
They're like, no, you're going to go take all the dirty towels out and then fold the clean ones. And I'm like, cool, I'll do that for 8 hours if I'm getting paid.
Great.
And so I was just a hustler. Like, I was just ready to make money and work any way that I could. So anyways, I met, when I was working in the restaurant, I met some guys that were in back of house who were rappers. And I smoked cigarettes at this time.
Ooh,
and so
baddie.
That's little
we love a secret cigarette.
Yeah.
We're secret cigarette.
We smoke secret cigarettes.
I mean, listen to my voice.
I
totally say that.
And so I would go down and have my little smoke break. Yeah. And these guys would be down there smoking weed or whatever they were doing down there.
Smoking weed.
And they would be just like rapping. Yeah. I know this sounds like it's a setup for a movie,
it's the beginning of 8 Mile right now.
Playing each other their tracks, like their new stuff and whatever. And I just one day was like, yo, I sing. And like, if you guys ever need any hooks or anything, like I'll do it for free. And somebody called me, and then my name just kind of got passed around. And then I ended up working with Huey, and I ended up working with Nelly.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
You have a song out with Nelly?
Yeah. No, the song never came out, but I used to like go in the studio and basically just like demo female vocals for them for whatever they were writing. So
very cool.
Random and wonderful.
Yeah.
See, that's a serendipitous moment right there.
Yeah.
And
you were meant to work there. You were meant to meet those people, walk outside that one day and be like, yo, I riff.
But I put myself in those positions though. Yeah. Like, and honestly, like I was in every closet studio in St. Louis, like the sketchiest of sketchy areas. And like, I just went and did it because I wanted it that bad. And I did whatever I needed to do. I used to clock out at my job where I was bartending at 3 a.m., drive like 45 minutes to Nelly's studio. And I'd be there until like 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I would go home, shower, sleep for like 2 hours, and then get up and go back to work at 4.
They're like, let's get started at 3:45 a.m. That's our hot
They
time.
would just be like in the middle of it. Cause like you don't, that's that hip hop
in
grind.
The flow.
Yeah. It's not like Nashville where like they sit down and they're like, we have 4 hours to write a song. And then everybody's clocking out today. It's like they are there sun up to sundown.
They're in it. smoking mad weed, being so creative, just like juices are flowing.
Yeah.
And your juices get flowing at 4 a.m. too. Like you're on fire then.
Yeah. Bottles of vodka
I was gonna
everywhere.
say all that. Yeah.
Food everywhere. Weed everywhere.
That's when you're the most creative.
And they would just, they would just
I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Last time that happened to you bought a drum set.
I know. Yeah. I was like, bitch, I'm a fucking drummer. I guess I need 12 sets, 12 kids. And then my ADHD kicked in and I went, I actually
sitting right up there.
So,
12 kids.
We get
I had
it.
2 kids.
Why
Garth Brooks gave me one.
Oh, wow.
And then I just happened upon another one. And I drummed for like 2 months.
She really happened upon it. She sought it out somewhere in Kentucky. She missed her appointment she thought she had melanoma.
A really weird day.
Missed her appointment and wound up.
thought I was dying of skin cancer. I mean,
and bought a drum set.
I'm dying of something different every day. So
I know. I am an idiot.